Okay, good afternoon. Right, I've got a quick sales update. It's been about 10 days since I think I did the video of stuff going out. I had a really busy weekend, so I just videoed everything that was going out. So I've got 10 sales from the last 10 days. Let's attempt screen sharing. Bear with for a minute whilst I click around with the speakers, otherwise you won't be able to hear anything. I hope you're all having good sales, by the way. Yeah, don't be... Well, they're not particularly amazing, these sales, but I was going to say don't be deluded or under any illusions that sales are amazing, because they are tumbleweeds this week. Really, really slow, really slow. But I hope yours are better. Right, let's sort out screen sharing. Oh, and now, there we go. Might be quite slow. Okay, window. I think we've got volume now. Right, okay. It took a while. Okay. Right, oh, I don't want that one. Let's get a bit of that. The first, here we go. Desigual Graffiti jersey, stretchy hanky hem, funky quirky summer skirt, UK 12. The funky quirky keywords I kind of use on, well, funky quirky stuff, but also using it on Joe Brown's and the Desigual stuff. This sold really quickly. Trying to think where I got it from, actually. Oh yes, I know. It was from the Rude Old Goodie shop. And I don't see, Desigual is quite expensive new, but it's one of those things, it doesn't seem to have a massive resale value. I've got a couple of dresses on, 2 or 3, on at £25, and they're just sitting there. However, I haven't seen a skirt before, so maybe because it was a bit different, this sold really quickly, like within a week or something. I think I paid about £3.50 or £4 for it, so for 25 plus shipping. Happy days. And I've done that thing there where I've just zoomed out, like taken a close-up of a bit of detail rather than showing that, the skirt, because I've kind of realised that people, when they're looking through thumbnails, I'm just trying to grab their attention to have a look a bit further, to be honest. Right, the next one is a cross-stitch, anchor counter cross-stitch tapestry kit, Border Fine Arts Jocks Pride Dog Puppies. So this is, yeah, anchor threads. Actually, this one sold on offer to watchers, so actually sold for £27.99. Yeah, still loving offers to watchers, offers to buyers, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, it just seems to give people a nudge, maybe when they've forgotten about something, and it's quite easy just to click that button through then. However, there might be, I'm sure there will be issues with it, but I think the last tab here, I'll let you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, good price on that. Can't remember where I got it from at all. At one point I was just sniping them off of eBay to resell, but there will have been a good profit on that, £27.99, so happy with that. I think this might be another cross stitch. Yes, this is another cross stitch. Dimensions Gold Collection. This is the real good stuff. If you see this out and about, the Dimensions Gold Collection. Cross stitch kit, Jewels of the Orient, 28 times 43. Again, can't remember where I got it from, because I went through a real phase of just sniping them and picking them up everywhere. Sold for £50. So, you know, there's good money in these. Yeah, all good. Very easy. I didn't have this one long. It's an LK Bennett. LK Bennett 100% merino wool, fitted long sleeve, rose jumper top, sweater, XS, UK 8. I was a bit umming and ahhing whether to pick it up because it was a small size. I think I paid about £4, £4.50 maybe. Didn't sell for 20. It was another one that sold on offers to watchers for £17.99. So it's kind of like definitely got the tenner out of it, but yeah, just about got the tenner out of it. That's about it, really. But I was kind of, when I saw that there was, I can't remember how many watches there were on it, I just thought, oh, try and get rid of it quickly, because of the small size, I was in a bit sort of umming and ahhing whether to get it or not. Right. Here's a Ted Baker. I had this quite a while, actually. Ted Baker Syria. Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Syria. Black pink bow play suit, size 1, UK 8, wedding party guest. So yeah, little shorts suit thing, this. Sold for 35. That seems to be about what my Ted Bakers go for now. But, you know, having said that, maybe I think there's a lot of Ted Baker for sale now. Probably move a lot quicker if it went on for 30. But at the time, I was happily paying like a tenner to get a Ted Baker, so I kind of didn't want to drop lower than that. Person that bought it went abroad, and oh dear, it was one of those where you're getting the messages saying, would you say this is a big size 8 or a small size 8? Oh my God, I really don't know. And then she bought it, and I thought, oh crikes, but I mean, it was delivered last Saturday. I haven't heard anything, so hopefully whatever it is, it fits. This is the last of the Harry Potter paperbacks I had an actual full set of. Sold for £50. Harry Potter Complete UK Bloomsbury First Editions original book set. I'm not doing the paperbacks anymore. There's a lot more money, and they seem to sell a lot quicker with the hardbacks. Having said that, this is the second paperback set that I've sold this year, so it's bizarre. But I sold one last year for about 90, so because it depends how long you want to hang out for them. Yeah, but I'm not doing the paperbacks anymore, but just to show you there is money in them if you're interested. Right, Tommy Hilfiger men's dark brown jumper, premium cotton crew neck, slim fit large. With the men's, they're a lot more simplistic than the women to do these, because I tend to just stick to total description things rather than trying to evoke you know, like we'll put in something like Larkin Look if it's women's, or boho, hippie festival, that stuff, and you know, it's kind of like appealing to whatever lifestyle the buyer's after. But with men, it's just like, here's the color, here's the size, here's the fit, you know, kind of, I think they're less interested in that sort of thing. And yeah, £25. Can't remember what I paid for this. Would have been about £5 or £6. Don't think I had it on that long. And yeah, quite like picking up Tommy Hilfiger. And I did one of those things again where I put in, I mean, it's just the label. I mean, it's bizarre, isn't it? I could have done that one, but it's just less appealing. It's literally just the label and a bit of colour of the jumper. But I'm doing the, here's a little image to hopefully draw them in, and it seems to be working. Okay, what have we got? Oh, Rohan. I think I did an Insta post on this on Saturday afternoon. Picked it up when I wandered into Caversham. Rohan beige men's trail shirt, total sun protection, dynamic moisture control, large. I think there must have been I'll probably see on here, there's probably a style number. No, I looked at the Rohan website, that's right. And then actually it says on here about the dynamic moisture control, and I looked up on the website and I could see, yeah, actually there's sun protections on the back as well. So all the information you really need is on the care label, which is great. And then I was looking on the website just to see what they go for and what, you know, sort of thing it might be before I read all of that. Yeah, so I only picked up, I paid, I think it was either £3.50 or £4.50 on Saturday, and sold in like 2 days for 25. So yeah, really love picking up Rohan at the moment. And there's not quite close up just of the label, but I quite like doing that on shirts, just like a bit of the collar, see a bit of the label, and you know, seems to be enough. Yeah, I do like Rohan. This is just a classic thing that I pick up. You'll know that if you've been watching my videos for a little while. Set 6 vintage Pimpernel placemats and coasters, cork-backed English wildflowers green. I think I usually like do that. This is what I used to do with the thumbnails, like the whole, like everything, which people probably can't see. And then I changed it recently for a bit of a close-up, and I'm presuming that might have made the difference. They sold £25 for shipping. £8 shipping. These things, if you do get them, bear in mind they're heavy. If you've got the mats and the coasters, it will go into the 2 to 5 kilo on Hermes. And I've stopped funning around with the what I did last year, I think, the print in store machine, because it was such a faff, and I had too many bad experiences with the labels not printing, that I just put on what it costs and print it from home. Yeah. Pimpernels, always pick those up. Yeah, 20 quid for just the mats and 25 if I've got the coasters with it. I don't bother, by the way, I don't tend to bother with coasters on their own. I know some people have had some luck with coasters on their own, but I find them quite tricky to sell. Right, mint velvet, leather slingback wedge, sandal blue suede espadrille effect heels, 39. Oh, that's strange, isn't it? I've put 39 and not like the English, the UK equivalent. Yeah, so the thing about this, so it says sold for 20. I actually refunded, how much did I refund? I think £2 and a penny. What happened was, and this is the thing that I was saying, I'm sure we'll have glitches with offers to buyers, but the woman contacted me and said, oh, I saw your offer, and then I must have clicked the wrong thing. I mean, yeah, the button is right there, and I've paid full price. Or she had paid it and then saw the offer, because apparently the offer's in messages, and maybe if you don't see that first of all. So she contacted me and said, so can I have it at the offer price? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so refunded the difference. But it's making me wonder, because one of the things I was saying was, it was like it was giving listings a boost, where I'd send out offers and then it would sell at the full price. And I'm wondering if some people are buying it and getting confused and thinking they're getting it at the offer price and don't even realise what they're paying. I don't know, I could be completely wrong on that. But a friend also this week did have one where they've contacted and said, oh, can I have it at the offer price? So I think that might be something that, I don't know, we could do with a drop down to refund the difference, basically, if that's going to keep happening. Yes, right, let's see if we can go back to, can we go back to Hangouts? Oh, stop screen sharing. Ah, and there we go. Yeah, so hopefully we had sound on all of that. Yeah, just 10. Yeah, it's just all right sales, not particularly exciting. I mean, those were fairly consistent, but it is slow now this week in particular. Well, I think it was last weekend the slowdown started for me. I was comparing it to the weekend before, which was just mental. Where it is, yeah, it's only like the middle of the month, but really slow here. And I'm sure, I mean, as I've shared my graph before, the graph is so regular with the amazing sales down, amazing sale, you know, like that. And I guess I'm in this bit at the moment. I'm just waiting for it to come back up again, hopefully. Well, hope your sales are a bit better than mine and you're on a you want to spike. And have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.